Yes, we're playing Minecraft. Yes, we're going to be talking about some of the dumbest modern gym myths that I really just hate. So if you're still doing drop sets in the big 2025, you might want to stick around. First one we have up on this list is that you have to go to failure. A lot of people believe that if a set wasn't done to failure, you didn't make any gains. Especially last year, I remember seeing those videos where if you didn't properly fail, you weren't gonna make the gains you wanted to. And I'm here to tell you that that's just not true. It's a modern myth. 1 to 2 IRR is where it's at. You save on fatigue and you still make the same gains. Going to failure is fine, and it's definitely important to do so you know what 1 to 2 IRR feels like. Number 2 on the list is drop sets, negatives, and all that stupid stuff. That's all fatigue maxing. That's all it is. You're not doing anything good to build muscle. A lot of people suggest it as a time saver, but honestly, you should just do straight sets because all you're really doing is trying to push past failure, which isn't even possible. You're not making any extra gains by doing it, and you're definitely fatiguing the hell out of your muscle, which is just gonna cause you to take more time to recover instead of making better gains. Next up, number 3, we have 3 sets per exercise is the minimum. When I started the gym, this is the only thing I believed. I thought you couldn't do less. Sure, I wasn't trying to do 4 or 5 sets. I thought that was a bit much, honestly, but I thought 3 sets was the sweet spot, and I did every single exercise with 3 sets. I can't believe how wrong I was, now running literal upper lower with 1 set per exercise. It's crazy how times change. But yeah, studies have shown that the first set of an exercise is the same stimulus as doing 4 more sets. So why not just do that first set and save yourself on fatigue and run a better split where you can just do that 1 set and focus more on frequency. Another thing I thought was really stupid back then was full body and upper lower. If you even tried to tell me that they were good splits, I would take it as propaganda and I would beat the shit out of you. Because honestly, 3 months into lifting, my friend once suggested it. He even told me Eddie Hall was running it. And I told him full body was for old people. And it was a stupid split, because how are you going to hit every single muscle in 1 day? Imagine how many hours that would take. Boy, was I wrong. Full body and upper lower are very versatile splits. They allow for the same amount of volume to be done with higher frequencies because you're doing less sets per muscle group, usually sticking between 1 to 2 exercises per muscle and then just doing 1 to 3 sets. It's really simple, really easy, and allows you to hit your muscles 2 to 3 times per week while having more rest days, which is absolutely amazing for letting go of CNS fatigue and make sure you're fully recovered between each session. This next one is for you guys because I'm clearly not that stupid, but believing that you have to be sore after a workout for it to be productive is crazy work. Let me go run a marathon, see how sore I get, and then let's see how much muscle I gain from that. Probably in the negatives. Again, soreness is fine, but believing you need it in order to get a good workout in is not. Whatever though, why don't we just talk about rest days? These have been really controversial, and I remember searching it up for the first time and seeing that Google recommended 3 to 4 rest days, which I thought was whack-a-mole. Because I was doing 0. I was doing 0 rest days, and the reason I was doing this because one time I saw a TNF video and he was like, yeah, I don't take rest days because I feel properly recovered in between my sessions since they all get 3 days to rest while I'm hitting other muscles. And I believe this, but one thing I did not realize was that CNS fatigue could play a big role in this. And if your body itself isn't fully recovered, then why are you hitting another muscle group? It's kinda like a superset, but on a larger scale. Stay with me now. Ever since adding in more rest days, I've been progressing a lot faster and feeling a lot better, while saving time. What if instead of losing weight, you were losing brain cells? This is how it feels to talk to somebody that believes that carbs make you fat. Why would you think that one specific thing will make you fat? Actually, even worse than this, fats make you fat. That one like really pisses me off because what are you even thinking when you say that? It's like, oh, I'm gonna eat fish, I'm gonna get like omega-3 and some fats, and I'm instantly gonna gain 10 pounds. Because like if I eat 10 grams of fats, that means I gain 10 grams of fat. That's not how that works. The only way you gain fat is by eating more calories than you burn throughout the day. And one thing that won't make you fat is just eating carbs. I promise you, if I ate one donut a day of just carbs, I would still lose weight. What matters here is that carbs are higher in calorie. So yes, if you're on a cut, it might be a bit better to consume less carbs. One singular carbohydrate has 4 calories in it, and when you're eating 400 carbs a day, you can expect to probably be gaining weight if you're eating other stuff alongside it. So if you cut out carbs, it does make it easier to lose weight, but carbs are not making you fat. That's your fault and probably based on eating too much and not what you're eating. That being said, if you want headaches, fatigue, constipation, bad breath, and vitamin and mineral deficiencies, then yeah, you should definitely stop eating carbs altogether. Guys, I promise this is an off day. I'm not usually this bad at Minecraft, but I gotta tell you about the last modern myth that I just really don't. Well, who am I hating on, man? We all do this. Stretching before your workouts, but doing static stretches is one of the single dumbest things we've all done, and that's 100%. I know we all learned some stretches when we were in gym class, and 5 seconds before a workout, we performed those stretches thinking we're doing something. I remember I was sitting in the sauna, some guy walked in, and he did that thing where you twist your arms and then touch your toes for like 2 seconds, and then he just popped out and started hitting his workout. And the issue here is that 1, you're not even spending enough time stretching, but 2, static stretching can actually have adverse and negative effects on your performance and lead to higher risks of injury. What you should be doing instead is dynamic stretching, where you're actually preparing your body for what you're gonna be doing. I hope you guys have enjoyed me just talking while having Minecraft in the background. I know it's different for what I normally do, but I've been really busy lately, and I thought something like this where I could just play Minecraft in the background while still performing quality talks might be enjoyable to some people. If it's not, then I'll get right back to editing more videos and spending time on that. But if this is also something you guys can enjoy, then I'd love to make it a series where I just talk about stuff with Minecraft in the background. And I hope you all enjoyed. Take care, guys, and have a wonderful day.